Hello everybody, Dr. Beast here, and welcome to episode 6 of Lemoncraft. If you have not checked out episode 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, I definitely recommend checking those out before starting this episode. Now, if you have already seen them, that's awesome, welcome back, and let's talk about last episode and what happened. Last episode, we built a base. This is what it looks like. I guess it's not much of a base, more of a, I kind of made the secret base look nicer. So it's good that it looks nicer. But what happened in between videos is I traveled to a different state than I am in now. And I was away from my computer. And when I was away from my computer, the server crashed. And I was not able to get it back up. So I'm sorry to both Super and 50s for the inconvenience of not being able to get back on the server. I hope you guys start picking up where I guess you left off better. I guess the break made it nicer for you to come back so you weren't consistently on the server. Might have made you a little mad. Again, sorry. Was unexpected. Shouldn't happen again. I've changed some settings so that it shouldn't happen like that. As you can tell, the quality of my voice is actually significantly better than last video. And that is because in between videos, I mentioned last video, I guess, that I was going to be getting a new mic, which I did, and it is here. And I'm so happy with the quality of the mic. But here's the thing. Now you can hear the keyboard a lot better when I am on that. So now I'm getting a new keyboard. That should be here next week. I'm going to film a video in between getting that and this time. You know, like I said that last time, but you know, that didn't end up happening because of some other things that happened in between videos. But I'm definitely going to be trying to upload back to the same schedule as I did before. But in the last episode, we had some polls up voting on which mega base I should do and if I should start a podcast or not. I'm going to go inside real quick because it's starting to get dark and I don't want to die to mobs. For the mega base vote, Airport 1, which I'm actually happy about that because I was actually leaning more towards the airport, but I wanted to also build a volcano. I'm not going to build both because that would be kind of difficult. And that would be a lot of work for the timing we've planned for this. I'd probably be working on it until like the very end of this season. And I don't want to finish it at the end of the season. I want it done so I can live in there and work in there throughout the season so then I can get more work done on other things I want to do. But Airport 1, happy about it. I've got some plans for that. I was going to start building it this video, but I need a lot of concrete for that, and the concrete shop is not yet open. So that'll start in a different episode. Hopefully in the next episode, maybe the episode after that. But this episode, there's a lot of stuff. As you can see, I've got a different skin on. Let's actually do this so you can see the full skin. Yeah, the eye patch is going to go soon. That's actually going to be gone by probably the next clip. I'm going to be discussing that with 50s to see what's going to happen with that so I can give him his patch back. So I can show you my new skin completely because my channel is changed a lot. The logo is now based off of what I kind of did with the skin. If I actually go to the other side of it, I've got this little backpack on. I customized the skin. It was originally there were some differences to it, and then I customized it to my liking. And now I really like the skin. I should probably put this stuff back on before I try and fly without the ability to. But the other voting that happened was the podcast. And everyone who voted that I should have a podcast. So I think that means that you guys want a podcast, you know. So I've started work on that. I've got a channel up and running for that. We just have to film the podcast. We have to figure out what we're going to do with it, what kind of stuff we're going to talk about, if there's going to be a theme, or if we're just going to have it as an unscripted podcast, which is kind of dangerous with the people I've planned on doing the podcast with. But for this video, I think we can start building a giant platform out here, okay? Giant platform. And we can start making a district where we can have a whole bunch of farms, like a automatic food like automatic farms, that would be super nice, so I don't have to constantly farm on my own. Those can all lead to a different area. I can decide that I can lead that to my base afterwards. I can set up a automatic sugarcane farm, a lossless one too, not like just any old one. By the time I'm recording this, only a couple hours ago, Tango Tech released his sugarcane farm tutorial video, and man, am I excited to start following that, because I love his design. I'm not a big fan of, and I asked about it last time, not a big fan about flying machines. I don't know if I ended up putting it in the video, can't exactly remember, but I'm not a big fan of flying machines. They're kind of difficult for me, so I'm definitely going to do the piston and observer thing, which I'm going to need a lot of quartz for that, so I'm going to be in the nether a little bit today. Speaking of the nether, let me show you the changes. We're at the portal. Let's walk through it. I hope you guys like it. We decided that it would be easier for travel, and here we are. We've got the top of the nether bedrock, I guess, portal system, which we've got a decent amount of portals, but you know, for 4 people, there's not many here. We've got all these labeled: 50s gold farm, Shane's base, Beast's base, shopping district, Ledger's base, 50s base. So we've got the shopping district right here, which kind of all of this leads up to. Mine is literally like straight there. I'm kind of happy about that too, because it looks it's easier to get to. I have not yet checked out 50s gold farm, so I'm actually going to do that. Okay, I walked out the portal of 50s gold farm, and this is all I see. I know where Dark Oak Forest is. Easier to get to. Awesome. But I will be talking to 50s about that in a second, because I have no clue what this is here. Let's just go back. It's definitely a lot easier to travel through the nether now that we've got all this stuff around. It really shows us that we're not all that far off from each other. And it's kind of nice to know that it's easier to travel. I don't have to worry about dying to pigmen from accidentally hitting them while in the tunnels. So that's actually really nice. Oh my goodness, this lag. But yeah, this episode, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of automatic farms. So that'll be nice, so I won't have to manually collect all this stuff. And I know what to do for this. Because I am going to use... I don't know if he made up the design himself, but Good Times with Scar used it for his automatic farms. I'm going to combine that with... what? That was some lag for a second, and then it was fine? That's really weird. And then Mumbo Jumbo used it in his video. It's the villager breeder that he uses. I'm going to do that for all the farms. And then I'm just going to have a whole lot of farms. So I'm using Tango Tech's sugarcane farm thing. The design that Good Times with Scar used for his farms. And then the villager breeder that Mumbo Jumbo used. This is... I watch a lot of Hermitcraft, which you can kind of tell just by, you know, Lemoncraft on its own. But I will be back. Oh my goodness, is that another pigman? Yes, it is. Look at that. Hey, buddy. You guys saw nothing. I've got a lot of work cut out for me. I gotta condense it down into a smaller video. Oh, I can craft another ingot. That's awesome. How much do I have in here? I've got a lot more than I thought. And I've got some golden carrots over here that I'm not quite using yet. I don't know why I have it like that. I'm going to wait till I can get some more. It's going to be nicer when I have some villagers. Oh, I just realized I never really planned on how I was going to have all the villagers. I might have all the villagers just walking around the airport to make it look more busy. Or to make it look busier. But enough about Mega Base. Let's get right into the industrial, which I'm not going to be able to start that for another 2 hours. So I'll see you in 2 hours. It's been 2 hours, and now we're here. So how are you, 50s? How are you?
Good. How's it going with you? I see you got a new look here.
Oh, yeah. So, speaking of that new look, I don't know if you noticed, but I kind of sent you something over Discord the other day.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
And I think it's time to finally give up the patch, you know. So, let's get that going, shall we? You got your patch back. Are you happy?
There it is. I'm looking great now.
I messed up on the sides a little bit. I'm not the best with skins, you know. It actually took me multiple tries to get this skin down, but guys, you know, I had to make a change too, so here it is. I got some shades on. Let's actually take this off.
Ooh,
Cause I got
nice. Those are looking great.
cause I got a little bit of swoosh in the hair, and now it's looking pretty good. So that's not the only reason I came here to talk to you, okay? So I saw that you had a sign here at one point. I don't know if it's still there, where you were selling villagers. Oh yes, there are.
Definitely. Yes, I do in the illegal part of Minecraft.
Ah, yes, the illegal part. You know, we don't talk about why that's illegal on here, okay? Shh. Okay. Do not take without permission. So, villagers for sale, contact 50, 2 diamonds, 4 for delivery. I'm going to be giving you 8 diamonds here, okay? Because I need 2 villagers, and I don't really feel like delivering them. I'm actually just going to give you a diamond block because they're a lot more they're like very painful to deal with. So I'm going to give you an extra for like a little bit of a tip. But I need a couple villagers for what I'm going to do today. So let's just, yeah, that's the like button. Let's plop this out, okay? You know, that is your payment, my friend.
Ooh, this is nice.
So if you,
Real?
yes, it actually is. I know it's rare to see sometimes. Well, I'm going to make that little spot for you to deliver them to. So we got the villager room built up, which is nice, but I will see you all in a second. Well, for you guys it will be a second. For me it won't be. But I'll see you guys in a second when I start the bulk of the build. I am in the middle of this desert area because I've chosen this area to be my, I guess, industrial area. Where I'm going to have all my farms. And so this is definitely where I'm going to put the sugarcane farm and all that so that it could be out of chunks where everyone is. This is over 1,000 blocks away. There's this water area over here that I wanted in case I wanted to make like a squid farm or a drown farm. This would be a nice area to do it. I can make it deeper, and that would be really nice to have. I can use this whole area over here for the sugarcane, maybe make other regular farms over in this area just to get all of it out of the way, and so like I can AFK in this area and get it all done at once, and it's going to be super nice to have all of this. I can do all my villager stuff, and actually I do really like this area. I like that it's distance from everyone else, and since we have the faster nether travel, I think I might distance myself off a little bit and actually make my base closer to this area. Over in this direction, I have set up a portal. Okay, we're going to see if it actually worked. I kind of wanted to lay out a little carpet thing to let it show that this is another place where it was going. So let's see if it's in the area itself or if it's somewhere else. Okay. I think we did it. And we did it. Awesome. So now I just have to level, or I'm not going to level it out completely. I'm just going to level out areas that I know I'm going to need to level out. After about 2 hours of digging, it's sort of cleared out. I said I would clear out a space for the stuff I want to do sooner. So I've got all the farm areas. I've got them marked where I want to put them. So over here, the like little face, didn't mean for it to look like a face. It kind of looks like a face on the map too. That right there, that little quadrant is going to be potatoes and carrots. I'm going to layer it up. This is going to be wheat. I have to layer that too. And this is going to be pumpkins and melons because it's longer and, you know, it's harder to get those because you have to have like twice the space for each of them. Then over here, this is where the sugarcane farm is. This is what I'm going to work on in the next episode because unfortunately I can't do that in this episode. I'm just running out of time. But most of my next episode, it's going to be me working on these farms, getting this up. This is going to be the first one I work on. It's a super simple farm. I'm going to link it in the description of the next video because that's when I'm actually going to be working on it. I want to have a storage system in this area for all the crops. Just right here, I'm going to have a crop storage system, and then I'm going to have like different mob farms in this area. Okay, that actually was a lot faster to get to. In this area, I kind of want to have all my mob farms. And then I'll have a storage area for that, like up here, I guess. So I've got a lot of work to do in the next few episodes. I definitely like the work I did in this episode when it comes to this over here. I've got this fancy new skin on, and I'm gonna go to the throne. I did a lot of work today. Not a lot of it was actually filmed, but I feel like I got a lot of progress done in these past few days. So this video is a little later, and that's because of being in a separate state for the time that I should have been recording this video. The next video should be out a lot sooner than when this one was out compared to the last one. But then after that, I should have a new keyboard and mouse. You won't hear as much clicking. But I just want to know how you guys thought of the microphone. Just put in the comments below if you like the better quality of my voice. I really like this new look. Let's do this actually. Let's just admire it right now. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, it's a nicer skin. And I'm glad that I could give 1950s his patch back. Yeah, his channel will be in the description below. I would like to thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and consider subscribing and turning on the post notifications so you can be first to know when my videos are out. And if you even want to know beforehand, go follow my Instagram. That will also be in the description below. I'm excited to start this podcast. As soon as that starts, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.